Hey guys, Jennifer Scrapping Cane here. Today I'm sharing an 11 by 8.5 layout. This is a design team layout for Spiegelmom scraps. I pulled out all of my Valentine's or red-ish color sequence from my stash, along with the newest one, which is Wine and Roses. Wine and Roses is available still on the website. If you use my code Jennifer15, you'll get 15% off of your order. That includes anything in the shop except for the pre-order for next month, because that one is already discounted if you order it ahead of time. Let's get started. So I have a kit here that is from Color Rush Studio. It's the Gorgeous add-on kit. So it's basically a Simple Stories kit with the cork pieces added in. I do plan on using the cork pieces on a few different layouts during the month. And this is Simple Stories Love Story, I believe is what it's called. I like the book stack in it, and I like the colors of it. The pinks, the teals, reds, yellow. It's a really pretty collection, along with being Valentine's, but also just love. So I do have planned about 7 layouts. They might not all get done in February. Some of them might fall over into March, but I do plan on using up this kit. And I also added in an older Simple Stories Valentine's kit that I only have a couple of papers and a sticker sheet. And that's just because it's more cutesy. So I plan on using that with some of the kid photos that I have to use. So here I'm just showing you the papers, and I really love a lot of the papers in this kit. And I also added in a couple of wood grain sheets and a plain gray background that you'll see actually on my first layout. And that was just to give more of a solid for the backgrounds, and so that I could use some of the other solids in the kit or the pattern on pattern as photo mats. So that gave me a little bit more paper. These people here are my grandparents, and I do plan on scrapping these 2 photos of them. And I'll tell the story when I scrap the photos. And then this is my niece, Angel, and I just thought her outfit looks so cute with these papers. And then this one here is my other niece, Mariah, and her little outfit was cute. These are the other papers that I'm going to add in the other photos. That was my other grandparents, and these are pictures of my son, Julian, who actually turns 12 today. So happy birthday, Julian! And I'm going to be scrapping that baby photo of him today. So there's one of the wood grain sheets. I don't show the other ones, but you'll see them as I do the layouts. These here are color cast design pieces. These are little, not little, but they're wood veneer pieces, or what she calls wood veneer. They're super thin, so they're very easy to add to layouts, and I love them because they don't add a lot of bulk. And then the acrylic pieces are also from her. These are last year's Valentine's, so they are no longer available. But again, I just want to use up stash this year. I want to get a lot of stuff out that I bought, but I haven't had a chance to use. And I have made a lot of leeway so far on the layouts I've created with the acrylic. So that's good. We're getting started on the layout, and I'm going to stamp on the background. This stamp has a little bit of mixed media and stitching on it. You can see it in the close-up photos. Not sure how well you can see it in the video. And I basically just make it look like it goes across, but it really doesn't. And I'm trying to flip it and turn it so that it looks like, it belongs together, but it really is just a probably 3 by 4 inch stamp. And I have it on my very dirty acrylic block, but hey, it works. So I just go and stamp that, and I go in a diagonal from the left to the right, and I'm going to place my photo in the center. So I was placing the photo to make sure I have enough of the stamping to show. And I decide just to go a little bit towards the bottom and the top and the sides. And pretty much the middle has a little bit of stamping in it, but not completely. And then I'm going to do black acrylic paint splatters, and I just add a little bit of water to the acrylic paint and then splatter it. And this just makes little tiny splatters. They're not very big splatters. But it kind of helps blend in the inking on the background. So here it is back. It's dry. And I'm going to add in white acrylic paint splatters now on top of that. And I do have a piece that's going to go at the very top of the layout, and then the photo and embellishments pretty much go towards the middle. And I did follow a sketch February. I forgot to include it in the video. I will see if I can add it at the end with the pictures at the end, the close-ups. But it is for day 14. And that's over at Scrapping Reflections on Facebook. And you can also follow the hashtag if you want to see other people use the same sketch. I kind of sort of followed it, not completely, but it definitely looks like the sketch. Again, it's just at a smaller scale, and this is a landscape layout of 11.5 by 8.5, or 11 by 8.5, sorry. So here I am putting the border sticker on there and a piece of the like newspaper print paper, and I tore it and inked up the edges. And right here I just take a Sharpie and follow the line on the sticker to make a black line so that the sticker stands out more. Instead of inking it, that's usually what I do with stickers. It's pretty easy to do. So I have my pieces here that are going to go behind my photo. The red photo mat I cut with decal scissors, which is very old, but I love my decal scissors. I use them all the time. So that's the larger red mat. The yellow mat is just a little smaller than the photo, and it just adds a little bit of character. That was in the sketch. And then the other paper I cut with the border punch on the end to make it look like it was ripped out of a notebook. And then I used my decal scissors to cut the end of it, and then I inked it up so it looks distressed. I'm going to add the big love word at the top, and I'll add a sticker that says you. So it's actually going to say love you. And then down at the bottom, I'll add another sticker that says my heart. And all the acrylic hearts, I added the newspaper print behind the acrylic piece. This little tag at the bottom is just the tip of a Simple Stories tag. That's from one of the papers. I cut it out and I put a little bit of string on it. I will glue the string down. Like I said before, I like to glue my strings down so they're not just flying around. And then last but not least will be the Spiegelmom Scraps sequence. And on this layout, I used the Wine and Roses sequence mix, which is a mix of reds and a little bit of pink, but mainly just reds. So I'm adding in my title pieces, getting those down. They are all inked. And I'll add the acrylic pieces, and I'm using liquid glue. That's the Scotch Tacky glue, and it's just in a fine liner bottle, and that seems to hold down the pieces very well. And I do fussy cut a heart that's right there, and I inked up the edges of it, and I'm just adding it as a little bigger embellishment right there at the corner of the photo. So I'm attaching down my string. I'll do the sequence, and then like I said, I'll have a few more layouts throughout the month. I'll definitely have one on the 21st for Spiegelmom Scraps using the Wine and Roses and the Latte mix. That is a brown mix. That is also new in the shop. And as of right now, it's still available. So I hope you guys will join me, and there'll be a few close-ups at the end. And thanks, guys. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment if you like. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.